So ghosting. How do y'all feel about that? How do y'all feel about ghosting at this age? We all in our mid-20s, except for Imani.
Ghosting almost like an addiction sometimes. Like, you know how you be trying hard not to do something like, man, I ain't gonna do that shit no more, dog. But it always happen, bro. It's like, man, I just
We
had
gotta
to ghost
talk about
their
it
ass,
because
like,
people really just be hitting ghost on people and don't be giving no type of explanation, nothing. Like we just looking around.
I think that's enough of an explanation in itself. It's like,
No. Welcome to another episode of In Real Life. As you can see, I have more than one person on my screen today. And it's about to be a good one. Y'all is funny. I'm going to introduce everybody. Most of y'all from Ready should know Trey. You know,
Ellantre.
The homie.
Ellantre. I'm here.
And then we got Blake, a.k.a. Hysteric, a.k.a. Oh my God, it's Hysteric.
Yes.
And then Imani has had the amazing opportunity to be on the show twice. So
I'm back with a new look.
Back at it again. Back like she never left. But today it's gonna be a good topic because we just gotta talk about this. We gotta talk about why our generation sucks at dating and sucks at communicating. And what is this all about? Is it because we have way more forms of communication, or what is it? So I'm gonna start with the first question. The first question is, we just gonna start with the basics, okay? So I'm gonna ask the dudes first, and then the girls.
Wait. You're not gonna introduce? Can you introduce, bro?
I already introduced Blake.
Can we like say our piece? Like, I'm what it is, young Nino on here. You know what I'm saying? Ready to get it popping. You know what I'm saying? I just want to talk first before you ask.
You do gotta add the sauce, you know what I'm saying? You know, y'all gave me a good intro though.
Basically, he want him to rap.
Right. Basically, spit a 16 right now.
Basically rap.
Basically.
Right,
come up with some beats. You already got your beats on your laptop.
Nah, I ain't mean that. I just wanted to warm up.
You just wanted to warm up?
Yeah, all right, we ready.
Ain't no warm up. We about to warm up right now.
All right, let's get it.
Okay, so what attracts you to a person the most? Like, what, for the guys, what makes y'all pursue a girl first and foremost? Or let's just say the top three things that pushes you, is the catalyst to pursue a girl.
And
either one.
I'm gonna say first, of course, her appearance, like how she upkept, how she looking, you know, and then her face, if she pretty, and then just how she moving, if she look like she moving with a sense of urgency, like a sense of purpose. If you can just sit back and watch how she moving for a second, I think those three things. So the overall appearance, her face, if she's pretty, and then just how she move. You know, if she moving with a sense of purpose, and that's if those three check, I'm gonna try and go after it.
All right, Blake.
Yeah, definitely looks. You know what I'm saying? You gotta look how you looking. You gotta look
how you looking.
Good.
You know what I'm saying? Like you definitely gotta have a physical appearance active, but also it's like shit can go real sideways if we talking, you know, and the personality isn't all the way there, you know, like if there's, you know, maybe like walking in a sense of urgency is one thing, but talking like you in a sense of urgency is another thing too. You know what I'm saying? Like you got something going on, you got some kind of like goals in mind, perhaps, you know, like that definitely attract me after the looks for sure.
Okay, so for Imani, what causes you to say yes if somebody's little nephew next son is trying to talk to you?
Wow.
That's a good question. That's a real good question.
Don't just get a little political correct answer too. Get a real answer, okay?
No. about to give you the real. Don't even worry. Okay, so what caused me to say yes? For me, one, the sense of like knowing that like it's okay to want to grow. Knowing that healing is important to me, because I'm like, if I'm working on something in myself, I need to know that you're doing the same, or like you're working to like actively heal and like know that like you have things to heal from and traumas and things like that. That's very attractive to me. Just because I don't desire to stay the same. And if I like want to be a better woman for whenever, I need you to be wanting to do the same thing. Support is big for me, like huge. So if you are a very supportive, like in my corner type of guy, and I'm noticing from conversations and things like that, that you are rooting for me, I'm 9 times out of 10 gonna want to be with you. And then if you have a plan, having a plan is very attractive. Being a very assertive man is attractive to me. So yeah, those would be like the top 3. Alpha male, that's what I like. But yeah.
That was 5. I like that.
It's like, no, I thought this. Yeah.
Get out.
What'd he say?
Talk about some. That's too much. That's too much.
I'm like,
Look, we grown now. I'm not about to give you the okie doke no more. We grown.
No, you're right. No, that's obvious. It should be.
For real.
Okay.
Should be.
Should. Because niggas just be like, so what's your favorite color? What?
Now you answer that one too, right?
That's my job. Okay, so to the next question.
You don't. So you asked.
Girl, I need another girl.
You need another girl. Okay, what's the
check? Feel me?
Gotta be even, right? Gotta be even.
Say yes. Just say yes.
Say yes.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, I didn't even think about the answers to the questions when I was writing them.
Neither did we. We just heard it and answered it.
I think for me is I gotta agree with Imani with the whole like having a plan. That's very attractive. Like, know what you ain't gotta have it all together right now, because I just figured out now that like none of us have it all together for real. Even the people who appear to seem that they have it all together don't have it all together. And just having a plan, like, okay, for a prime example, like I used to always be like, okay, well, nigga don't have no car. I'm not messing with him. But like if he's on the road to like, okay, I'm saving, or like, you know, life happens to people and you never know what anybody's really going through unless they for real tell you. Like if you got a plan and like, okay, I'm saving up for this and I'm working towards this and I'm doing this, that's attractive to me. Another thing is grown man energy. Consistency is attractive.
What's that?
You say you like me.
Consistent. What? How consistent?
Facts, because that's how y'all be acting. What's that?
No, like if you say like me, if you say you want to go out and then 2 weeks go past and you say, well, when we gonna go out? That's your job. That's your job, is to ask me to go out and to know where we going. No,
2 weeks. You know what I'm saying?
Those 2 different things you're talking about, though.
Don't ask me. No, like that's all the same. When are we going out and what we're gonna do on the date? That's the same thing. So
like, but I thought you were talking about consistency.
You have to be consistent with that though. Like you can't ask me one day, then 2 weeks later you like, well, when we go? No, I ain't heard from you in 2 weeks either, for real.
Okay.
Unless like once in that time frame, and then you just like, what you doing? I
get it now. You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I took that differently. I took it as you saying like if you take me on a date one time, then you gotta consecutively take me on dates and stuff like that. Like you gotta keep that up. Taking me up on dates, like a lifestyle sort of thing. But once you say consistency that way, that hit me, because a lot of times that's like persistence almost. Because like you got to keep at something. That's almost persistence wise, I think.
I feel like the persistence or consistency starts in the beginning though, even before you go on the first date.
I think consistency gotta have some type of time thing on it, right?
So I think what.
Go ahead, Imani. Imani, what you say?
Oh, I was just gonna say like persistence leads to consistency. So your persistence starts when you're like chasing me or like pursuing me. And so you're being persistent. You're like, okay, I want you, I want you, I want you. And then that type of, I guess, as the young kids say, energy should continue as we are talking. Like your I guess excitement should continue. And that's what's attractive to women. And I think the downfall be that like once y'all get us, y'all be like, all right, I'm chilling. Not knowing that like what y'all did to get us is why we gave you the time of day in the first place. You know what I'm saying? So like we're hoping that can be a consistent thing.
And now I think consistency is what gets us geeked in the first place, and that shouldn't even get us geeked for real because niggas don't be persistent. Like they be in your face the first time they meet you or slide in your DM or whatever, and then poof. It's this one video on Facebook that came out years ago. It was an animated video of this girl. I gotta send it to y'all. And she was on this date with this dude, and he was talking, and then he just disappeared. And she was just sitting there like, well, okay. She went on about her life. He popped back up. Like, niggas really be doing that. Like, what is going on?
4 months later.
So persistency is a big thing for me to say yes.
Hey, y'all motherfuckers right there. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all right.
And I think it's one more persistence / consistency, having a plan and being a good listener, like somebody who just doesn't jump to like, well, this and that. Like really hear me out. Even if you don't agree, at least hear me out. Like, so that's
she preaching.
He got a thing to say.
I'm sorry.
What you gotta say, Trey?
I keep dissecting and shit. What's the first question you asked? Could you repeat the first question?
What attracts you most to the person?
Right. So you asked me and him a different question almost. You asked y'all to answer what makes you say yes.
Yes.
When you asked me that, what attracts me to a person, I was initially thinking like, what's gonna make me going?
Yeah, because it's different.
Pursue her.
Yeah, like our part in it is different from y'all part. Unless girls do pursue, but I don't believe in that for real. So and if I do pursue,
it's different.
If I do pursue though, I'm gonna do it indirectly, and I'm gonna make you think that you pursued me.
Because a lot of women, some women like that though. Like some women that pursue you, like
I'm not doing that.
If
I want you, I'm gonna get your attention, but it's just.
Basically, do you want us to answer the question that she asked y'all?
Yeah, but it's all right.
Do y'all want us to ask? Like, I'm not a pursuer though. I'm not the type of girl that's gonna pursue, like, go after a guy. I'm not doing it.
So I mean, if he approach you,
I guess I'm
gonna say yes. If he approach you, how does he gotta approach you for you to be like, yeah?
That's the question that we just.
And that's what we just.
That's
what we just
answered.
No, y'all kind of answer more of like once I didn't yeah. Then this is what he got to do almost.
Why?
Oh, okay.
Yes.
You can't
because you can't tell if he's consistent at first, right? You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I'm trying to. It hasn't registered in my mind yet. What do you want us to answer? You asked the question.
What's gonna make y'all be like, yeah, we can go out? Like possibly this might be
initial attraction.
Might be a thing. Yeah, thing.
Being persistent, talking about something, have something to talk about, because you can WYD me all day. I don't want to answer.
That work.
Man. Oh, okay. LOL. Like you can LOL me all day, but if you ain't nothing to talk about, yeah, those two are the biggest things for me. And then I'll see where you going.
Got it.
Okay, so the communication has started. Girls have said yes. Boys are pursuing the girls who say yes. What are the things that you look for? Are there stages in talking now? Like, do you go through a texting stage? And then you can talk on the phone or FaceTime or whatever. Or like, how do y'all usually go about once y'all and made that connection? Like, okay, we gonna start talking, I guess. Or not even it don't even have to be on a serious level, but just like, okay, I'm interested in you. We're gonna see where this goes. I'll start first since y'all look like y'all thinking. Texting is a big thing for me first because I am naturally a conversationalist, so I don't have a problem talking on the phone first. But I feel like everybody is not like that, so I'll text you first to see where you are before we start like FaceTiming first. But the text conversation gotta be fired before I talk to you on the phone. Because some people can have great texting conversations and then you get on FaceTime and it be crickets. So it's just all depends. But yeah. Blake, you seem like you got something to say.
Man, I agree. I think I'm in the texting first mostly, because I feel like people these days don't be all comfortable, especially like, I don't know, like y'all be so picky about when y'all want to be FaceTime and stuff. I just automatically assume that y'all just want to text first. So what I'm saying, type a few characters back and forth at first.
Characters.
Yeah. And it's like, then either like, I guess I'll either be like, do you want to FaceTime, or we just end up going out off of the strength of texting. You know what I'm saying? So
I don't trust it off of the strength of texting.
I
don't trust it. I really don't.
You had to see me to get my number, So but
sometimes it could be a strictly slide situation. Like you just slid in the DMs, I ain't never met you a day in my life. And
yeah, I think that's the thing. Like, that's like, we're all kind of new to this thing. Like, we navigating through this internet age right now and we adjusting to it. So it depends. A lot of people don't meet their significant other in person. Some people meet their significant other over a phone. It depends on the energy almost. If I like see you in person and we like, I get your number, we vibe and I feel something, I might hit you up, call you, I might FaceTime you or some shit.
Really?
I kind of mix it up. Like, I throw out a text, throw out a call, throw out a FaceTime maybe once. I ain't gonna hound you too much, but I'm gonna see what's your means of communication, but it's different. If you meet somebody online, damn near you slide in somebody DM, that's damn near texting them already. Once I done got your number off the DM, I'm not trying to keep texting you. I'm trying to probably see you or call you from that point, but it's different. Like, we navigating through a different time. And I think it's just different. It depends for real, but you got to go off the energy almost, you got to go off how you feeling this shit. Everybody communicate different. Some motherfuckers, like you said, can't talk to you, but they'll text you how they fucking feel in a minute. Like, it'll all come out through a text. Some other people
you
can
got
really
a 5-page paper.
Right, but some people can really tell you how they feel by, no, I got to talk to you and really tell you how I feel, but it's different. But that's the whole thing with a relationship. You got to balance it. You got to compromise. Your partner may not know how to fucking talk to you, for real, So,
that's so.
For real.
Okay, so to answer your question, I prefer calling. I prefer a conversation simply because I don't really like texting for real. However, I will text you if I'm interested in you, if that makes sense. Like, I'll, I guess, compromise in that way of like, obviously we can't be on the phone 24/7. So the way we do communicate is through text. But if I'm well into my relationship or whatever, I prefer like call me, FaceTime me. When it's the fresh start though, and I put y'all up on some game, you need to schedule the FaceTime. Okay? Everybody not like me and Siobhan. Me and Siobhan will be on the phone with our bonnet on day one.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. See, that's how I do it. That's how I do it. I just FaceTime them real quick just to put them on the spot real quick, see what's good. Like, what up?
And see, you won't get an answer from some girls. You won't get an answer.
But you gotta play it from that though. It's a chess game. It's chess almost. You gotta play it from that.
But for me, I would be on the phone about it the first time because I don't care. It's like, you gonna be with me. This is what it is. You feel me? Like, this is what
you gotta see the crunch. If you can't take me crunchy, I'm sorry.
I'm gonna tell you, because this is how I am 99.9% of the time. When you see me stepping out on Instagram, that's rare. Okay, so don't fall in love with that. I need you to know what I look like in a bonnet. So yeah, that's just my point of view.
Bro, niggas do not think about bonnets, bro.
They don't be thinking about that shit.
No, I know. Y'all don't be caring, but it's a lot of women out there that feel like that's kind of the first date. Like, that's your first time really seeing her.
But look though, people, if I just got shorty number in, the first time I FaceTime her, she answered with the bonnet. Like, I'm a thing like, damn, this motherfucker, like, she got some real confidence, like, or like, it's gonna make you think a different way. Like, damn, this motherfucker really just answered the phone with her bonnet on, but she cool as hell. We having a good ass convo type shit. Like, it's chess almost, bro. It's chess.
It's a good time.
If you do, you do. If you do, you do. If you don't, you don't. You know?
You answer me, I may be looking crunchy, crunch ball, but it's a good time.
Right.
You, Blakey. Okay. So how long before you ask somebody out for the guys? Does it just depends on the person, or do you usually have like a strict thing that you go by, timeline in your head?
I mean, damn near after I get your number, I mean, isn't it really kind of so we can, you know, plan to go out? You know what I'm saying? I guess like after like a few days, maybe. Like usually most people be like, you know, oh, I'm free next week type shit. You know, most people our age, I feel like. So I feel like maybe like a week or something, you know?
Yeah.
I think it depends on the person.
It kind of depends a little bit.
It depends on the person. Like,
I mean, if I'm busy, right? I mean, obviously, you know, I'm working around really what I got going on for real, but
because like after I get your number, we gotta talk at least.
You keep.
We gotta talk at least a little bit before I want to go on a date with you. Like,
yeah,
I kind of gotta know you a little bit before I want to actually see if I want to take you on a date. I can't just like, but then I could see a girl out and talk to her for 20-30 minutes at a bar and be like, damn, I really want to take you on a date like tomorrow or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it kind of depends. It didn't happen.
It has happened fast for me too. And I was like, okay, we doing this? This is happening tomorrow?
It happened.
Okay.
It could be a week or it could be tomorrow, like, or it could be 2 weeks or it could be never.
I prefer that.
Mm-hmm.
I prefer that energy. I prefer that because I feel like making me wait for a long time for a date just kind of like in my head makes me feel like you're not really feeling me that much and we ain't gotta go. We ain't gotta go on no date.
We ain't gonna never go.
We ain't gotta go there because like to me it's like we've been talking for so long. We've been in and out with a whoopty-woo. You ain't asked like, hey, I actually want to see you. I actually want to be around you. You know, I prefer quick. Like, dang, you trying to go out? Yes, I am. Let's do that, you know.
Wait, buddy, you trying to eat?
Yes. Is that a question? Absolutely.
That's a question. You already know the answer.
Easy. That's all you gotta do. Hey, you want to get some food?
That'll work.
For lunch, a little brunch time.
All right, so in y'all experiences and talking to people, what are y'all biggest pet peeves?
Bad taste in music. I dated this girl once who like Empire soundtrack. Bro, it was over after that. I was like
screaming.
Yeah,
You told me about that.
I got in the car one day. She was drip, drop, drip, drippity. Wow, there's a she didn't, and then I don't know, man. She didn't like street music. She didn't like nothing but Iris, and it just wasn't, you know.
I'm black, bro. She was white or black.
It's the drip drop for me.
She was black.
She was black. This ain't it, man. I'm a whole rapper, so yeah.
That ain't gonna work.
You gotta like something.
Wait, Blake, what she do?
Drip drop.
Really feeling it. I was like, wow, you got a strobe light in here.
Wow. Okay.
What was your question again?
What is your biggest pet peeves, like, as far as dating in general? Y'all don't have to be together yet. It could just be y'all just started talking, whatever.
I don't know, man. Probably just like being too stuck in a box. Some women be like too stuck in their idealistics of things how shit should work and don't even be wanting to get outside of that shit. And then the other one I would say initially is probably like over cosmetics. Like I don't like too much makeup and too much hair. I mean, I understand it's nice, but I don't like it overdone too many times.
Like every time I see you, I don't know. I'm the same way, bro. I'd be like, you know, every time I see you, though, you know, I don't know about this. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I had a rant about that the other day. So
it's cool. Just don't overdo it. Just don't overdo it. But
I feel like for some girls that's just a form of like art. So it doesn't necessarily mean that like they just insecure or like they just feel like they need to do that for a dude. It's just their artistic.
Yeah. No, I understand. I understand it.
And sometimes it don't have nothing to do with y'all. We just like it. But
on the surface, though, I guess I would be way more turned on to natural beauty. Like that would be a pet peeve of mine.
But y'all be catfishing too. Niggas be
That's fact.
I don't.
Whole
I don't.
transplants.
I am what I am.
He said, "I am what I am."
It is.
Imani.
I cannot stand when somebody don't know how to have a conversation. That's like my biggest pet peeve. I feel I cannot stand that. Like, I like to talk. I ain't gonna lie. I like to ask questions. I like to get to really know somebody. And so, like, when it's the beginning stages, I tend to like be like, "Oh, so how do you like this? How do you like that?" You know, getting to know the person. I don't like. That's probably like my biggest pet peeve when somebody just like, "Oh yeah, it is." Like, answer the question. Don't ask like, "What about you?"
Don't elaborate.
Seem like they interested in like getting to know you back. I hate that. That's probably like the hardest part about starting over, and the hardest part about like talking to people in general is like not everybody is communicative and like does that.
You know, you probably right. Like one pet peeve that popped in my head was cigarettes. I'm like, I see a bitch smoking cigarettes. I mean, a woman smoking cigarettes, it's over with. Like,
she gotta be a beat out.
I ain't even
Drewski?
Huh?
Do y'all follow Drewski?
Yeah.
Yes.
He was just his little could have been records. And the dude was like, he was like, "Hey bro, what you smoking?" He was like, "It's a cigarette." He hung up. He was like, "Ain't nobody.
Cancer stick.
Cancer stick."
Oh man. I swear I'd be like, oh my God. She could be cold, bro. Like the most beautiful women I seen, bro. She smoked a cigarette in my face. It's over, bro. I don't care no more.
Oh yeah.
I don't care no more.
You're going through a real hard time that I ain't even trying to be around. So I'm going.
He said you going through life if you smoking cigarettes.
You have to be, dog. It's so many
alternatives. Life is going through you. Forget you going through life. Life is doing you. At that point.
So ghosting. How do y'all feel about that? How do y'all feel about ghosting at this age? We all in our mid-20s, except for Imani. But you not in your mid-20s yet? Not yet.
24 is mid.
That's not mid.
Okay, maybe
that's
not.
Almost mid. Look, I'm trying to do you a favor and I call you old. So
ghosting almost like an addiction sometimes. Like, you know how you be trying hard not to do something, like, man, I ain't gonna do that shit no more, dog. But it always happen, bro. It's like, man, I just
we gotta talk about it because people really just be hitting ghost on people and don't be giving no type of explanation, nothing. Like we just looking around.
I think that's enough of an explanation in itself. Is like
no.